I'm Crystal Goins, and this is my story. I was raised just like any normal kid. Never had a want need that I could think of. Military brat, lived all over. Had a great family life. 15, got pregnant. 16, had my first kid. I'm now a mom of 6. After my first son was born, I started experimenting with drugs. Anything that could speed me up. I never thought I was an addict. I always said I wasn't an addict because I could put it down at any time. I could go 2 years and never touch anything. I've been with my husband for 20 years, since I was pregnant with my first child. Many times he tried to save me. He did. I would stop for a year, 2 years. This was an ongoing thing. I was a ball mom. I was the closet drug user. Nobody knew. Very few people knew. I wasn't around the wrong people, so to speak, wrong people. It was my family. It was my family that I was getting high with. I wasn't out in the streets, hanging on bad corners or hanging with bad people. It was family. It was people who were close to me. This went on for 20 years. And to the day that I met a friend. Our friendship grew over a period of few months. One night after a 3-day binge, this friend had a massive heart attack right in front of me. I was kneeling beside her begging God not to take her, not this way. It was a selfish prayer. I didn't want my friend to die, but I didn't want her to die because we were high. I didn't want to be in the middle of it. We were high. I didn't want questions asked because then people would find out my secret. God brought her back right in front of my eyes. A few hours later, I was fighting for my life. The only thing I could say was, God, please forgive me. I was saved and delivered from a 20-year addiction while I was on a 3-day binge that night. I was completely sober. Just like that, God took everything from me. I woke up the next morning, not a want, not a need. I had no body aches. My heart was filled. I was filled with love. I was filled with Jesus. I sit before you now, 17 months saved and sober.